You've just been in a motorcycle accident. You're in pain, your bike is destroyed, and you're getting calls from the other driver's insurance company. They seem friendly, maybe even concerned, but make no mistake, they're not on your side. Their job is to protect their bottom line and not your recovery. And if you're not careful, you could say or do something that puts your entire claim at risk. So let's talk about how to protect your rights and avoid the most common insurance company traps after a motorcycle accident in Staten Island. First, don't give a recorded statement without speaking to a lawyer first. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book. The adjuster might tell you something like it's routine or that they just need to understand what happened. But the truth is, they're trained to ask questions that can be twisted to minimize your injuries or shift blame to you. A simple comment like, "I didn't see the car coming," can be later used to argue that you weren't paying attention, even if the crash was clearly the other driver's fault. Second, don't downplay your injuries. Many motorcycle accident victims, especially tough independent riders, they tend to brush things off. You might say something like, "I'm feeling okay," or "it's just a bruise," only to later discover a more serious injury. Once those early statements are on the record, the insurance company is going to use them to argue that you weren't really hurt, even if your condition worsens. And third, be wary of a quick settlement offer. If the insurance company tries to cut you a check in the first week or two after the crash, that's not generosity, it's strategy. They're hoping that you're going to accept the lowball amount before you fully understand the extent of your injuries, or your lost wages, or your long-term medical needs. Once you accept the settlement, your case is closed. You can't go back for more, even if new complications arise. Another trap, signing broad medical releases. The insurance company might ask to access your records so they can evaluate your claim. But what they're really doing is fishing for anything in your history that they can use against you, like a prior injury from years ago. Now, you don't have to give them a blanket access, and you shouldn't without legal guidance. And lastly, don't post anything about your accident on social media. Even an innocent photo or a comment can be taken out of context. Insurance companies are going to monitor social media profiles, and anything that you say or share can be used to challenge your case. So if you're claiming serious injuries, but you post a picture smiling at a family barbecue, they're going to use it to argue that you're fine, regardless of how you actually feel. The truth is, the system is stacked against injured riders, and the insurance companies are counting on you not knowing your rights. That's why having the right legal team matters. At O'Connor Injury Law, we understand the tactics that insurers use after a motorcycle crash in Staten Island, and we know how to fight back. We protect our clients from these traps. We build strong cases, and we fight for the full compensation that they deserve. If you or a loved one have been injured in a motorcycle crash, please don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. Contact O'Connor Injury Law today for a free case review. Let us handle the burden of the legal process so that you can focus on your healing.